Yes! Alrighty, what's up everybody? My peeps, what's going on you sexy bitches? Once again, it is I, Peter Joseph here for video number 2! On your Tuesday evening, pretty much almost Tuesday night, so-called Tuesday night, September the 10th, 2024, and you are watching right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching, and as always, make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down there in the description box below. Show my other channels your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish, but leave stupid comments. Bye-bye, so long, farewell. You're out of here, proving my point even more that you're obsessed, and you love me, and I love you too. But, pretty much it. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video, because if you do, you're SOL. And you know what that means. If you don't know what it means, oh, you need to get slapped in the fucking face. Severely. Or you can just look it up, you don't have to worry about that. But it is what it is. So thank you all for watching. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. All that other good shit. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And once again, if you like it, great. You know, fuck off. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, on this Tuesday night, we got NXT coming away tonight. See what happens tonight. We're going to start off with Fraxium, Ben Frazier and A-Kid defending the NXT Tag Team titles. They're supposed to face the Rascals, but for unseen circumstances, what that means, I don't know, Ava Rain. They're out, and now the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are in. So that's going to start the show. I think we all know Fraxium's going to probably win that match. So what happens with that? We got Ethan Page. What's next for him? Julia's date butt match in NXT tonight. Probably gets enhancement talent. But we're going to see her in action. So if you've never seen Julia before in Joshi and Stardom and Marigold, you're going to love it. And I'm going to mark out. That's pretty much all we got to say about that. What else we got? We got Jordan Grace gonna be on the show tonight with her open challenge that I think is gonna be against Wendy Choo-Choo, who is gonna have my demon assassin, my demon bride, the co-founder of the prophecy herself, Rosemary, will probably be at ringside, so we see her once again. See what happens with that. I bet you nothing Wendy Choo-Choo's like, I'm not gonna fight. Then Rosemary gets a title shot. Great, but is she gonna win? No. Another fucking loss, I bet. Well, we got that, we got Trick Willie, who thinks that everybody's Pete Dunne's a butch, and, pretty much all you people on YouTube that don't like me, you know what you are? A bunch of butches, obsessed butches. That's what you can do, is just obsess over me, because you got nothing else to do, but, notwithstanding that, but, Trick Willie and Butch Pete Dunne in a last man standing match. The winner goes to the next pay-per-view. Not the pay-per-view. Sorry, the CW11 debut show on October the 1st in Chicago, Illinois, to face Ethan Page for the NXT World Heavyweight Title. And also, like I said, we got Julie on the show. Roxy will probably be around to hype up their epic match that's going to be on the October 1st show. That show is going to be stacked. And then one after, and Punky Bruce is going to be in the show because that's from Chicago. And then Randy Orton as well. This voice will be on the week after that. Title Tuesday, going head-to-head in St. Louis against AEW, who will be preempted because of the baseball playoffs. That night, AEW is going to get destroyed. So we got that. So all in all, maybe we're going to hear from maybe Tony D, because there was a video with Tony talking to somebody. People think it's Omos. Gave him a bunch of money. and a chicken paw hero for $10, but I get it for $2. But so we'll see what happens with that tonight. Who that person could be to take out Oba. Ooh, Femi. So we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more tonight on NXT on the USA Network for the next couple of weeks. The triple threat. Raw, NXT, and SmackDown this Friday night. Their series debut on the USA Network. There was a rumor of going 3 hours, but I think that got shot down, so still gonna be 2 hours. Okay, go there. That's fine, good. No 3 hours, I can't stand it. But we got that. And then October the 7th, like I mentioned in this review, the Raw review, Raw's going back to 2 hours, thank the Lord, October the 7th, and pretty much until the end of the year. And then, I don't know how long it's going to be on Netflix. When it starts January the 6th, there's going to be 2 hours, or go back to 3 hours. I hope it's 2 hours on Netflix, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, nice Tuesday night, it is time. Check out my first video of the day on my Peter Joseph channel. Talk about how bad Ring of Honor is. And basically, I titled it, Should Ring of Honor... I think I'm going to title it, Ring of Honor is Dead. Or Should Ring of Honor Die? Or something like... I'm going to name it something like that, but... check out that video, and then... the second part... the first part of the video is about me being named number 5 by my good buddy Gino Morgan TV on his little YouTube video. That's on my Peter Joseph channel community page, so check it out. Named me number 5 in his top 10 top YouTubers that he likes. Number 5 ain't bad. Way better than you, motherfuckers. Not everybody, but, you know, like Joe Cronin and everybody else, but, you know, I'm way better than everybody else on this fucking website. That's a fact. But we got that, so check that video out. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook later on during NXT. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date Monday Night Raw Review for September the 9th, 2024. We are emanating from the great city in Canada, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, at the Saddle Dome, and our commentary team, Joe Tessitore and Bad News Reed Bennett. I'm afraid, Joe, I got some bad news for you. Alright, season premiere Raw in Calgary. Brett the Shitman Fart made an appearance. Looked like shit. Basically, like, epic segment with Walter gets in a minute. Women's tag team titles on the line. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair taking on the unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Fatal 4-way match to see who faces Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title. Next week, Jay Uso, the Yeet Man, Braun Strowman, Butch B. Dunn, and Ilya Dragunov in our main event. We got a whole lot more. So we started off with a Calgary street fight. Well, actually, before we get, no, let me get my notes ready. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we start off with Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. Welcome to the show. We got a video recap of the American Made, you know, Gable, the Creed Brothers, and Ivy Nile. Wyatt 6 feud. I think ended last night. But we got a street fight. And Nikki Cross is in the match along with Dexter, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan. Uncle Howdy sitting at ringside in his chair. And it's also with Nikki Cross bringing out the weapons. Big, humongous brawl. So sort of with the Wyatt 6 beat the fuck out of American Made. Nikki Cross went berserk, putting a trash can over Ivy Nile, taking out a kendo stick, doing her best New York Mets impression. Bam! Woo! Here it goes. And then sick freaking running crossbody against the barricade. They started using tables and went and fight over the announcer's table, which didn't break. I'm the table! And then, like I said, regular tables were used. Those broke, obviously. And then the YS6 were getting beat up. American Made started making a comeback. But we're getting to the end. Gable gets back up with a super angle slam through the table on Joe Gacy for an air fall. And then Gable grabs the ankle lock. Ivy Nile comes in with candlestick shots to Gacy, and Gacy's like, I like it more. But Nikki Cross thankfully made the save. Eric Rowan is on the outside and grabs Gable with the claw slam on the steps. Ow! And then Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, comes in with Sister Abigail to Julius in the ring. And then Dexter comes up with a frog splash, not Eddie Guerrero, I say frog splash, but it was a frog splash, on Chad Gable. 1, 2, 3 in just under 17 minutes. Once again, the Wyatt Six get the win. Great match, 3.5 out of 5 stars. So hopefully the Wyatt Six put American Made in the rear view. They go on to another feud, whatever that might be. But I'm getting sick of this feud. I hope it's over. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we find out that, like I said, Raw going to 2 hours on October the 7th to the end of the year. So we got that. Show will be 2 hours, thankfully. Alright, so go to commercial, come back. We have the Raw Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. We see her injuring Rhea Ripley's leg last week with help from Dom Dom. And then the Terror Twins getting revenge at the end of the show, where Poppy Priest and the Yeet Man, Jey Uso, defeated the tag team champions, Fiend Balor and JD McDumpfuck. Then we find out Liv Morgan's going to defend the women's title for a second time in a rematch from SummerSlam against Rhea at Bad Blood. Don't know what's going to be in Hell in a Cell yet, but, I mean, we got a few weeks before that. We get that. Alright, so Fiend Balor comes out. New Titantron with FXXX on it. Okay, so he comes out. Talks about Poppy Priest holding him down while Balor was trying to hold him up. Balor says, I should have been world champion a long time ago, but Priest, Priesty, you were always in my shadow. Because I got worried that you were going to cash in on me when I won the belt. So it calls out Poppy Priest, comes out, and says, I'm going to drop you right here, right now. So Balor says, well, I want a match at Bad Blood 1-on-1. Priest's like, works for me. And then the rest of Judgment Day come out, Carlito, JD McDumpfuck, Liv Morgan and Dom Dom. They come out, swarm Poppy Priest, Rhea Ripley, on a crutch still, with her leg in a brace, limps down to the ring, cuts off Liv Morgan with a crutch shot. Then Dom Dom goes after Rhea, but he gets a crutch shot instead. But then Liv takes out the bad knee and then they get inside the ring, beat the crap out of them. Dom Dom goes to work on Poppy Priest with shots to the ribs. Finn hits the coup de grace. Then they were about to take out Mommy with crutch shots to the back. Poppy's covering, protecting Mommy. And then Jey Uso comes in with a chair. Fans love it. And then, that's pretty much it. So more heat for the Judgment Day. So now we got basically two matches so far. Poppy Priest and Finn 1-on-1. It's gonna be crazy as sheet. And then we got Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Well, 2, if you think about it, for the Women's World Title, the World Women's Championship. And then we got that. All right, then we're gonna back with Jackie Redmond, who has Braun Strowman. Talks about how he's ready to win a Fatal 4-Way match, become the number one contender to Braun Breaker's Intercontinental title. Braun comes in, says, I'm ready. Says, I'm ready to prove that you don't have what it takes to be a big monster. And then he talks to Pete Dunne. He talks to Jey Uso again. And then he talks to Ilya Dragunov, saying, you guys are wasting your time. Whoever wins, I'm gonna beat the shit out of and retain my belt. So that was pretty much that, hyping up the main event. Then we go to the women's tag team title match. Bianca Belair and Jade taking on Alba Fire and Easter Dawn. Not really a great match. 6.5 minute match. Bianca gets the hot tag to Jade. They hit the assisted German suplex, wheelbarrow, whatever thingamajig they kind of call it, on Alba Fire. 1, 2, 3 to get they retain the belts. Big fucking whoop. So I give the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then later on, they're in the back celebrating. Then they run into Kairi Sane, who has stitches in her eye after what happened last week, and Io. And basically, oh, we got a problem here? It's like, no, congratulations on your match, but we're watching you. So it looks like we're gonna get a match with Io and Kairi taking on Bianca and Jade. Probably a Bad Blood. Maybe a title change. People thinking it's too soon. But, like, the women's tag team titles are garbage as it is. So, we got that. Wait, moving on. Alright, then we have Dragon Lee and the rest of the LWO. Lee Studio, booyaka, booyaka. We have Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild. Along with Salina Vega. Oh, yes. They're all, Dragon Lee's going to take on Dom Dom, one-on-one. And then the Judgment Day come in, start talking some smack. Ray and Finn go at it. And then later on, we got a match with Ray and Finn Balor. Okay, so we get that. And then we get Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett introducing Bret Hart, who barely can freaking walk now. 60, 70 years old now? I don't know how old he is, but... Bret the Shitman Fart comes out. Big ovation because it's in Calgary. They announced that Survivor Series is going to be in Vancouver, November the 30th. Wilkins! At the Rogers, Rogers Place, Rogers Center, whatever it is. In November, Thanksgiving weekend, basically. Bret talks about what it means to be a Canadian champion. And it means that he would fight anyone, anywhere, anytime, and he did it for 20 years. And then Walter comes out, and he's like, doing the Bret Hart thing. That was funny. He's like, hey, Bret, I'm rather pleased you were one of my childhood heroes, but, this is basically a passing of the torch moment, and says, well, you were the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I'm better than you. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be now. He says, well, with that out of the way, I grew. Everyone here watched you growing up in the new generation era into some parts of the Attitude Era, but you'll always be a close second to my all-time favorite wrestler, Bill Goldberg. I was like, what? Shit! You savage, Walter. You are a savage. Bret Hart just got buried in Calgary. And then Sami Zayn comes out in a Calgary Flames jersey, Johnny Gaudreau. Great tribute, by the way. Look, thank you, WWE, for that. Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau sadly passed away, I think about a week or so ago. Last month, actually, in a horrific car accident. Right before their sister's wedding, and there was Jackie Gunn was outside with a humongous memorial. So Sammy came out in a Gaudreau jersey. The fans were going nuts. Sammy comes out once again, issues a challenge to Walter, gets turned down again, even after Walter more bashing of Bret Hart. Gunther leaves, like, nope, I'm out of here. And then Bret Hart calls him a coward. So Walter starts going back, and then starts a big brawl with Sammy. And Sammy wins that, and then poses with Bret Hart. So a big ovation from the Calgary crowd. And that's it. So it looks like we're going to get Sammy versus Walter at Bad Blood. It's going to have 5 matches as a B-level pay-per-view. Which is good, because most of the matches are going to be a couple of world title matches. Cody would be one of them. Walter will be defending the belt. Liv Morgan will be defending her belt. I think Nia Jax might defend her belt against Bayley, maybe. I don't know who. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, Dom Dom and Dragon Lee. 8-minute boar fest. A lot of chicanery in the match. Dom Dom hits the Eddie Galeno frog splash, which was nice. Dragon Lee, garbage. Go back. Get out of here. That was it. You know, Eddie approved it. Right, Eddie? Oh, you saw that? That's how you do it, S.A. I taught my son everything he knows. That frog splash was just like I would do, S.A. Beto. I know. He would tell you. So we get that. Moving on. Alright, so I didn't care about that match. Match was garbage. Then we had Damage Control, talking to Jade and Bianca, talking about that. The Johnny Goodrow tribute, very nice. Nice touch, WWE. Then we had a 6-woman tag team match, the Pure Fusion collective, of Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville, taking on Zelina Vega, the Lassie Beach from Ireland, Live Valkyria, and a mystery partner. But guess what? We're in Calgary. Who else is from Calgary? Natalya. So Natalya comes out because she signed a new contract to stay in catering, bake the cookies. So she comes out. She wins the match with the team wins the match with a triple sharpshooter, and all of them, well, basically, I think it was, I don't even know who tapped, but all of them tapped out, basically, so they get the win, you know, and then, then Uncle Brett, in the segment after that, congratulates Natalya, Zelina, and Lyra on the win, saying it was a Natty moment instead of a Brett moment. Owen's still better than you, Brett. Because he's not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! Woo! Let me get that. Alright, then Drew McIntyre comes out in a leather kilt and a leather jacket, DM Hunk, basically. Supposed to explain what he did last week, basically murdering Punk, breaking his jaw. So, he talks about Punk bragging about beating him in that scrap match at Bash of Berlin. So Drew's like, I'm not done with Punky Brewster. No, he made Punky Brewster a bigger star. And things are going so well for me right now. Talks about his new movie coming out with Batista. But he's like, I'm afraid I got some bad news. And he goes over to Wade Barrett. He's like, well, what? And then he goes, Wade, if you ever get in my way again, we're going to have problems. So Wade gets up. Joe Tubbs like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Wade. So Wade's standing up for himself. And I'm like, yeah, I want to see this match. And then Adam Pearce has to come out and ruin the party. Says that Punk is going to be on the show next week. And Pearce says Punk is not done with him yet. We're going to have one final match at Bad Blood. And it's going to be, as advertised, we talked about this months ago, Hell in a Cell. I hope Punk gets beaten severely. But we all know better. But we got that. So that was a good segment. Alright, then we had Killer Kross talking to The Miz and Xavier Woods, dressed, cosplaying as Bret Hart, badly. So Miz was talking about bringing back, some type of gimmick. Maybe the A-lister, I don't know. But, anyway, Kross leaves, Woods asks Miz what's going on. Miz says he invented that move, but what move, I don't know. But Woods won't understand that. And then he talks about Bronson Reed, says, I gotta do what I gotta do. So Miz leaves, and then, Kofi Kingston! Kofi comes in and says, well, guess what? We got a tag team title shot against Fiend Balor and JD McDonefuck next week. And Woods like, yay! And he's doing the Bret Hart pose. So, you know the New Day ain't gonna win that match next week. I hope they break up next week. I really hope. They've been teasing it for months. And what a perfect, should have been last night. Should have been last week, really. Perfect time to do it. But did they do it? No, we're going to let it simmer a little bit. Right, Hunter? Yes, we do. Oh. Forget Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio, 8-minute garbage fest because a lot of chicanery, disqualification. So, because Finn Balor had Rey in a half crab, Rey got the ropes, and Finn didn't listen to the referees. The referee's like, ring the bell, DQ. Waste of a match. Could have been an email. And then Balor beats him up, wrecks his knee even more. Ugh. Rey's had a history of knee problems. You got that. And then Judgment Day with another angry video promo saying that what they did on the show was a message, and it would be even worse at Bad Blood when they take care of Mommy and Poppy. We'll see. Then we go to your main event for a shot at Braun Breaker's Intercontinental title. Braun Strowman, the Yeet Man, Jey Uso, the Russian Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, and Butch Pete Dunne going at it. This was crazy as shit. To go to the outside, Braun hits the Braun Express, basically missed Jey Uso. Then he hits Pete Dunne and Ilya Dragunov. And then he goes around to the announcer's table. And then out of nowhere, Bronson Reed comes out and hits a freaking body splash on Braun Strowman through the freaking table. That was crazy. And then inside the ring, Jey Uso and Dragunov go at it. Jey hits a spear, about to win the match. Pete Dunne comes in, almost stole the win. Dragunov then kicks Pete Dunne in the face, gives him a power bomb, sets up for the H-bomb, hits that for a near fall as Jey Uso made a save with a super kick. Then he goes up top, hits a superfly splash. 1, 2, 3 in over 13 and a half minutes. Jey Uso gets the Intercontinental title shot next week. Should have been at Bad Blood, but they're not doing that. Why? Because it's 5 matches. Retarded. I don't like that at all. Shows you how much the Intercontinental title is so devalued. I'm being serious. Kind of like almost like the United States title. But that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Great match. Then afterwards, before they cut the feed, Braun Breaker comes out. They have an epic stare down, and that's it. Bing, bang, boom. Adios. So, Raw wasn't that bad. So, I give it 6.5 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment down below. Let's talk about it. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, guys. NXT is about to start in about 10 minutes. So, I'm going to go to that video. Go to that. I'm going to have fun tonight watching NXT. Might be back later for video number 3 on your Triple Threat Tuesday. If I have energy to freaking do it. But, I mean, we'll see. I'll see how tired I am by the time NXT is off the air tonight. But we get that, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens in about 9 minutes from now. But and like I said, maybe video number 3 over on my Peter Joseph channel, your NXT review for tonight, and that's that. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch my video on my Peter Joseph channel, talk about how horrible Ring of Honor is. Shout out to my good buddy Gino Morgan TV once again. Thank you for the shout out. And number 5 on the list. It's not bad. Right down the middle. So, like I said, you people think I'm not a great YouTuber. That's your opinion, but I'm number 5 in people's hearts. Number 5 on your scorecard, and number 5 in Gino Morgan TV's heart. But it is what it is. I'm still number 1 in your playbook, but I'm always going to be number 1. And you can't, gotta deal with it. Like Ric Flair said, you gotta learn to love it. And even Macho Man Randy Savage used to say, you may not like it, but you must accept it. So if you can't accept it, don't watch me. But you're gonna watch, you know why? Because you love me and you got nothing else to talk about. Nothing. For 15 years, all you do is just yap, yap, yap. Thanks for the attention that I really don't need. But enjoy the clout views off my name. Because that's all you can get. And it's true. No cap. And you can't prove it. Can't prove much of anything these days, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, if you are not down with that, think you know what's coming. The greatest 3 words in the history of life itself. You're not down with that. Fuck you, man! That's it. Until next time, stay sexy. Peace.